Some people are bigger than life itself, and they can prove that on numbers. Even after their deaths, some celebrities are still making millions and are still relevant in culture and business. Every year, Forbes releases a list of the highest-earning dead stars, and it is impressive to see that the top 10 names on the list, making over $250 million, an amount that most of us can only dream of. Here is the list of 10 dead celebrities who are still making millions. Welcome to the Ardent Blogger, a channel for all the curiosity lovers who want to know something different every day. Today, we are back with an amazing video. If you have not subscribed to the channel, you are missing out a lot. Nipsey Hussle. $11 million. Nipsey Hussle was killed in March 2019, and it was one of the most shocking moments of the last year. In November, he made it into the highest-earning dead celebrities list that Forbes released every year. Hussle made $11 million between November 2018 and November 2019, so they were still considering the months he was still alive. However, it was the most significant revenue he ever got. Although it might sound strange at first, it is essential to notice that many celebrities increase their sales in the year of their deaths. Prince. $12 million. The artist, known as Prince, was one of the most iconic music names, and this would not change after his death in 2016. He made $12 million in the last year, and his sales numbers are still impressive. Prince sold 320,000 copies last year, and 500,000 on-demand streaming, as per the publication. His family plays a big part in this, since they often announce new projects with never-seen videos and songs. But even if they didn't have this material, Prince was one of the most prominent names of the music, and he would remain significant. Marilyn Monroe. $13 million. Marilyn Monroe is the only female name on this list, and she is undoubtedly one of those people who are bigger than life itself. Nearly 60 years after her death, the actress is still one of the world's most famous faces, and her image was still responsible for a $13 million revenue last year. The actress makes money with many licensed products that use her image. As we know, Marilyn Monroe didn't have children, and she left most of her fortune to her acting coach, Lee Strasberg. After his death, his wife started to receive the money that Monroe makes with her image. John Lennon. $14 million. John Lennon is another name that always makes it on the list, since he died in 1980. Last year, the musician made $14 million, which is $2 million more than the previous year. According to Forbes, the 50th anniversary of Abbey Road made his songs even more popular on streaming services, and it had a positive impact on his numbers. There is no doubt that he will remain on this list for the next decades. Dr. Seuss. $19 million. It doesn't matter when you were born, books like The Cat in a Hat, One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, and How the Grinch Stole Christmas are classics that will always make part of your childhood. It is the type of thing that will pass from one generation to another. Many people don't think it represents a multi-millionaire business, and the writer, Dr. Seuss, is still getting his share even after his death in 1991. Last year, he made $19 million. It sounds like a dream for many writers who are still alive. Bob Marley. $20 million. Bob Marley was the most crucial reggae singer of all time, and his songs are still popular all over the world. Thanks to licensing deals with giant companies, Marley is still making millions, nearly 3 decades after his death. It is possible to find all products with his faces, like agendas, t-shirts, and cannabis accessories. Last year, Bob was responsible for a $20 million revenue. The ironic part is that Bob Marley had anti-capitalism beliefs, and once he said that, "My richness is life, forever." Arnold Palmer. $30 million. Arnold Palmer was a golf legend, and some people would say that he is the best player of all time. He died from a heart attack in 2016, but he does still have millionaire contracts with MasterCard and Rolex. He makes it into this list since his passing, and last year was no different, since Palmer made an impressive $30 million. Charles Schulz. $38 million. Charles Schulz is another name on this list, responsible for creating characters who are part of the childhood of millions of people for many generations. Last year, the Peanuts franchise celebrated its 70th anniversary, and it is still conquering fans all over the world. Last year, most of Charles Schulz's $38 million revenue came from licensing products with MetLife and other big brands. Schulz found a way to trick death, and he will live thanks to peanuts forever. Elvis Presley. $39 million. Elvis Presley is still one of the most famous artists in the world, and his image is still making millions. Just last year, the singer had a $39 million annual revenue, mainly because of Graceland. Every year, over 500,000 people visit the place, keeping his image alive. Next year, the movie Elvis, starring Austin Butler and Tom Hanks, will be released. It will be no surprise that the king will make even more money. Michael Jackson. $60 million. The king of pop still has millions of passionate fans all over the world, and thanks to them, Michael Jackson is still making millions every year. In 2019, the singer had a $60 million revenue, and he tops the list of highest-earning dead celebrities for 7 years in a row. Of course, his name is still involving in some polemics, and last year, the documentary, Leaving Neverland, brought back the darkest accusations against Michael Jackson. We are glad you have made till the end. We have handpicked the videos which we recommend you watch next. Feel free to talk to us on our social media channels or on our website theardentblogger.com about any recommendations or suggestions.